Hello, I'm Lucy Shah Jahan, and welcome to Light Up with Lucy, where every week I like to bring you a nugget of gold, something that's happened throughout the week that seems to be a universal theme that I can share with you. And certainly in my momentum circles and the coaching that I do, I've actually found the theme to be that some of the girls are finding that they're just not lit up by their life. They're not feeling inspired by what they're doing. They're a bit stuck and in a bit of a holding pattern. And it feels like crap when we're in that position. And look, if I share something from my own life, I had a curveball hit me 2 weeks ago. Some of you have seen this on my Facebook, but for those of you that haven't, I got news that, we lost our baby at 9 weeks, and I did not see that miscarriage coming. I don't think that you do see a miscarriage coming, but it was definitely something that literally it was like someone whacking the overhead and knocking me out. Like, that's how it felt. It's like, whoa, what just happened in my life? Suddenly I'm going along on this trajectory where in August we're expecting a baby, and as of that new moment 2 weeks ago, it was like, nope, sorry, not happening anymore. So as you can imagine, I'm talking now, I've got it together in this moment, but in the last 2 weeks, as you can imagine, it's been a massive roller coaster of emotions. Grief has been somehow just kicking me, when I least expect it. And then I've got other days where I'm feeling fantastic. It's just sort of a bag of tricks. And the one thing I'm present to is straight away for me, I had to get a hold of, okay, Luce, one of the biggest things that's painful is it's the expectation that got shattered. You're suddenly thinking you're going along one way and then you're not. And it's a real head fuck. And that can happen to us. It's not a matter of if, it's just when. In life, we're always dealing with curveballs or unmet expectations, if you will, or something that didn't go our way. Doesn't have to be called a curveball, but we're always dealing with something. And it can really take us down into a funk, and we can end up in a really low vibrational place if we don't look the curveball in the eye or the circumstance in the eye or whatever needs to be dealt with in the eye and say, hi, I see you, and I'm not going down with this ship. I'm going to feel what I need to feel. I'm going to acknowledge that I am sad, angry, down, lost my confidence, whatever it is. Yep, I'm going to acknowledge those real emotions, but I'm also going to look you in the eye and say, what is going to serve me to move forward? What new perspective or lens can I look through that's going to bring joy or bring resolve, to help me move forward? And for me, it was something as simple as picking up a paintbrush that I haven't done since I was 16. I was looking at these tulips on my table. Friends had given me flowers, which was so lovely. And I was like, God, they're beautiful. The colors are so beautiful. And I thought, I want to paint them. So I just followed that impulse and I went and bought a blank canvas and ta-da! Now, I'm not pretending to be Van Gogh, let me tell you. I am no painter, but I'm having fun in the process and I'm allowing myself to just explore. And look, this is show and tell for me. It feels like I'm at school and I'm 5 years old and I'm loving it. This is another canvas that looks a bit embryonic, but really I was just letting my hands do the painting, and that's what I came up with. So I'm just showing them to you really just because it's something fun that I've connected to. I've literally become addicted to painting. I can't wait to go to Blick today to get some more canvases. And it's really not about the outcome. It's great because our walls are actually getting some color now, but the colors literally are bringing color to my life. And I just want to say to you that there is no escaping us dealing with something. Once you overcome one obstacle, don't worry, there'll be another one. We're never on a trajectory where everything's just going to be perfect. That's not living. So what I want to present you to is, no matter what you're facing or dealing with, if there's an unmet expectation in any way, I want to say to you that you still can be inspired by your life. And what is that going to take for you to be inspired despite the circumstance that's going on that may not be comfortable for you? Yes, I'm still having days of fragility and unknown emotions are just going to hit me, but I am so determined to take the lid off my life more than ever. I'm looking at my business from a new point of view and saying, it's going well, but how can I take this globally? And I'm seeing new opportunities presenting themselves despite the undercurrent of feeling fragile and at times just very, very sensitive. So I'm saying, how can I take care of myself in these circumstances and still move forward and still be inspired by my life? So I'd love you to join me next Wednesday. I'm creating a space for everyone to come in with what you're dealing with, because the title is When a Curveball Hits, Dream Even Bigger. But truthfully, we can't go dreaming bigger or creating new stories to live into unless we deal with the muck first. So I want you to come and join me, and there's so much benefit from hearing other women share their stories and seeing where they're at. And let's bring the crap, bring it out, speak it out, write it out with me, and then we can then step into what we're going to create that inspires us, that lights us up as a collective. It's going to be so powerful, and I can't wait for you to join me. It is going to be a small, intimate event, I will say that. I'm all about keeping these events intimate, so it's going to be first in, best dressed. As soon as the tickets are sold, I'm going to shut it down because I'm really wanting to keep it intimate and divine. So love you to see me next week on the 15th at Gorgeous Coconut, which is like home away from home. There's going to be delicious wine and food, and it's just going to be so yummy and nurturing. So grab your ticket and join me. And this week, just know, with whatever you're dealing with, you are freaking phenomenal. You are a powerhouse. You have everything that you need. And I know I can dip in from being powerful to losing my confidence from one second to the next. That's what being a human being is. But I want to remind you that you've got this. And this week, just observe if something hasn't gone your way, or right now you're dealing with something, just know that you can shift your perspective to really work in your favor. And bring in the joy, tune into the child within you and ask her or him, what does he feel like doing? And step into your own lightness, because when we're in our lightness, we attract amazing new waves of inspiration. So it's your time to light up. Go and have the most incredible week. And if you want to email me about a topic, it's lucy@lightupwithlucy.com, and grab your ticket and join me next Wednesday. Bye.